Right. So we start the year with this. How many of you are familiar with truisms? They're coming. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Truisms are probably are one of our favorite things, the most that we love about Gretchen. And so this is exactly, we're going to take you through the process of how we start this with our students. We find that it's a really great foundation for the year.
And we start like the second or third day of the year. So, but you can start it whenever. So, on the screen, can you tell me, what do you see? You can just kind of shout it out. What do you see in this picture? Honor. Service.
Honor, service. You guys went right to the intangible, but students will often start with, I see a flag.
The tangible.
Right? Casket. Soldiers. Medals.
That's good. Funeral.
Okay, I heard the word duty as well.
Okay. Arlington.
Respect. Uniforms.
Cool.
Great.
All right, so we look at this picture first, and then we give our students this definition. We told them that truisms are statements about life that are true for just about everyone. They show us something true about the world and how it works. We look at that first picture, we go over the definition, and now let's look at that same picture again, but something's been added.
Some people sacrifice a lot for others. Is that true? Another thing you could say to your students and get them start saying, especially for the younger grades, that's so true. Let's all say that together. That's so true. Okay, if you do this with the older grades, it gets kind of sarcastic. I found it worked best with my 3rd and 4th graders. But anyways, in this picture, what do you see? Food, fajitas. This is what we had for dinner last night. It's not a picture of our table, though.
There are many ways to show someone that you love them. Is that true? Yes.
That's so true. How does it connect to the picture, though? Oh, good.
It can either be that you make the food to show them that you love them, or you eat the food to show them that you love them.
Been there, done that.
Sometimes you have to do difficult things all by yourself.
True?
True? Thank you.
Good. That's so true, right?
Here are a few things that we tell our students, just to make sure that it's really clear in their minds what we're asking them to do.
And this is after some trial and error with truisms.
For many years.
Yeah.
When you write truisms, you need to ask yourself 3 questions. Is it true for almost everyone? Is it a life lesson, or can we learn from it? And does it fit with the picture? With that last question, you'd be surprised how many times what they write has no connections, very much like a precursor to the STAR test. They're just off in left field.
So then we ask them some other important questions.
This is even after further trial and error.
Say, am I just describing what's in the picture? Like there's soldiers, right? There's a funeral happening. Okay, if I am, it's not a truism. And then, am I telling people what to do? Am I giving advice? If I am, it's not a truism.
This last one is where so many people, so many students get hung up. Even adults, when we're presenting this, they don't forget this one. Or they'll forget that, oh, I'm actually just writing advice. Don't do this.
You should do this. Next time you want to do this, do this. Those are not truisms.
So they're swimming, and there's a bunch of sharks around, and they're like, oh, Mr. Briseño, I have a really, really good truism. People are swimming. It's like, sorry, that's not a truism. Try again, though. Like, oh, I got another one. Don't swim with sharks. It's like, yes, that is very good advice. Don't do it, but it's still not a truism. That needs to be adjusted. What are big words and phrases? So I usually give the example. So a big idea in this one that I see is the word love. Like, that's an example. what are some other big ideas? And we capture them, we write them on the board, and then we ask ourselves, what is the photographer telling us about the idea of love? Love, whatever. Or parenthood, whatever. So that is kind of like the starting point, is we look for those big ideas and then we say, use that big idea in your truism as a springboard.